Welcome out to the Cosign Podcast, Culture and Music. I am your host, Venom Vixen, a.k.a. OGV, a.k.a. They said they're going to retire my Vixen status since I said I ain't wearing heels no more.
No more Venom Vixen. Venom Flats.
Kitten heels.
Right.
But always to the right of me, you know I got my homeboy, my ride or die with me.
It's your boy Sterling Stacks, a.k.a. Good in Every Hood, a.k.a. your homeboy's homeboy, a.k.a. saw your old lady last night. She wasn't with me, but she damn sure wasn't with you. What's hood?
Now, also at the table, you know, we got our EP, Smitty Go Getter, a.k.a. DJ No Mix.
No Mix. Hey, what's up, world?
And I want to also introduce our co-signers. This is the man who literally is the reason that you get the show each week. I know we've been recording here. I was thinking about it like our year anniversary. We just went past it. We had to.
We passed the year.
Or April should have been our year recording with him.
I feel like it's been longer than that, but it's been a lot of episodes.
Yeah, it's a little bit over a year. But he's the owner and operator of GOT Sounds, a producer and artist himself. Meet the motherfucking geek.
What's up?
So like I was going to add that in there.
Yeah. She had to put a little extra on it now. Neat the geeks in the building. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to graduate to Neek the Genius.
Okay. He said he need another degree. You know what I'm saying? With the elevation of the studios, I think you might have got your master's now. I think you're good. Yeah, I think you're your master's.
I'm feeling that vibe right. I'm feeling that. So we finally got you from the other side of the camera.
Right.
Yeah.
He the reason why we look so good, sound so good.
Yep.
So y'all make sure you tap in with him. But we're going to get into some of his music, some of his production, all of that. But you know, I just got to get the show started. But first, we got to say R.I.P. Tina Turner, man.
R.I.P. Tina Turner.
R.I.P. Tina Turner.
R.I.P.
That's a tough one there,
man.
Man.
That was a big one. That was a big one.
Yeah, but it should be not a wake-up call because if she's 83 years old, but she said that she could have taken better care of herself in her latter years, and she might not have, So she could have let it be 93, maybe 103, who knows? But
who wants to live that long?
I do.
I'm gonna be 100 with you. You won't. Everybody you love will be dead. Why would you want to live that long?
I mean,
why would you want to be 103 years old? Everybody you care for.
I'm gonna tell you,
Eddie White almost made it to 100.
She
right.
She died
right before her.
She was knocking on that door, ain't it?
Yeah, no, but I literally an hour ago I met a dude who was 98 years old, and he was walking and talking. And he had a head full of hair.
Okay.
Like, it was some trippy shit. You know what I mean? Of course, you could tell he was elderly. I didn't know he was 98, though. But he's 98 years old. And he was walking on his own, no assistance. Head full of hair, beard and all. He was in the barbershop. I just left the barbershop, I swear.
This one has an uncle.
Oh, yeah. Uncle Audie.
99. He's driving, walking, and got a girlfriend.
Damn.
So,
Yeah.
about 25. What is it? 25 is her senior.
Damn. Jeez.
Yo, when he told me his age, first of all, he knows the family history. Like, he's the one that's still telling 100 years of their family history.
That's
and when he
crazy.
said he was 99, I was like, Uncle Audie.
Damn.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so, but 83 is a long time. But, Tina Turner definitely, like, GOAT, legend. You know what I'm saying? Queen of rock and roll is what I think they said, So no debate here for me.
And let's keep it real. Tina was nasty, yo. People don't want to talk about how nasty the music was back in the day.
What she was saying?
Yeah, I know.
We were riding in the car and Private Dancer was on. Man, shows, they're playing Tina. I was like, okay.
Private dancer.
And so now you listening, dancer for money. Yeah, do what you want me to.
Tina was lit.
Yeah, but you gotta right. We don't pay attention to lyrics like that, but a lot of them songs is like that though. But yeah, Tina's that's a special one, of course, in the movie and all that. Put her story out there. I think her movie, that movie on her life with Angela Bassett, I think that helped a lot of women too.
My daughter hates Ike Turner.
Right, you know what I mean?
She was watching it one day. Smitty was like, I don't think that was a good idea. But he was watching it with me one day.
Probably
and
was.
she was like, I want to throw a chair at him.
Oh,
I was like, ooh, God, my bad. Maybe we shouldn't watch it.
Can't even say it was a made up character, right? But but I think that movie, her story, I think that encouraged a lot of women, helped a lot of women. So, big R.I.P. to Tina Turner.
Big R.I.P.
I really didn't even know she died.
Word?
Oh.
Like just now, Nick?
Just now.
God damn,
Because he be working.
He working. Nick was locked in the studio ignoring calls.
No, that's when you know somebody be working because you find out everything on social media. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, I saw some people be like, yo, that's wild. I'm like, no, she's 83.
Yeah,
like,
she's 83.
Come on, that's not wild. I didn't even look up the cause. At this point, she's lived a wonderful life. She has a great legacy.
Right. It was kidney failure, if I'm correct. Her husband had already given her one of his kidneys some time back or whatever. So, But like it was her. She said that in a recent interview, like 3 years ago, that she was battling some things, but she was good. But had she taken better care of her health?
I hope Auntie wasn't
she said
that new kidney.
You know what I mean? I don't know. That she was over in Switzerland.
I hope Auntie wasn't still hitting the bottle with
I don't
a new
know.
kidney,
She was in Switzerland over there. Ain't no telling what's going over there.
Well, since y'all joking a little bit, the I walking Tina into the pearly gates meme. Y'all got to stop with that.
They got to stop that. And it's disrespectful.
Y'all got to stop that. Yeah. I was trying not to say it, but
Yeah, they got the internet's undefeated.
Internet is hell,
undefeated. But yeah, and don't jump on Nick either, because this shit just happened some hours ago that the world was notified. So yeah, don't jump on.
You gotta wait at least a day to make sure it's true. Because they like to kill people online.
Oh, yeah, they definitely do. Yeah, but RIP to her though.
All right, y'all. Let's go in and get this started. What we like to call the WTF of the week.
What the fuck?
All right, y'all. Listen, criminals is getting dumber and dumber. Back in January, a man named William Louder reportedly entered a Macon bank and handed the teller a note that read, "Money at the register, no die pack, sorry." The teller let Louder know that they do not have registers. This is one of those new banks, the Truist. What the Truist is, whatever. How you ever say that? They don't have registers.
Truist, yeah.
There you go. So, in turn, the 41-year-old decided to leave the establishment. Okay. Now, they're unclear if he had any weapons or anything, right?
Right.
So, he goes back to his parole officer and confessed that that's what he just did. Now, he had just recently finished a sentence from a 2013 robbery of the same bank. He was...
The same bank?
He don't know the saying. Lightning don't strike twice in the same place.
Yeah, but what the same bank? I don't even know if you got to read no more.
But then he turned himself in. He didn't even try.
Right, then you go tell on yourself. So he got away. He slid the note.
Out. She said, "Listen, so I can't even pull no money. There's no register." So he walks out, calls his parole officer, confessed to trying to rob the same bank he tried to rob in 2013. Now he's facing 20 years.
I think it's safe to say he just missed his cellies. He missed his people. What state was this? We know what state he was in?
Georgia, which is becoming tomfoolery.
Georgia.
Yeah, Georgia is getting wild. It was in Macon.
In Macon, Georgia. Country ass Macon, Georgia, where ain't too many, probably ain't but 4 banks probably. And you go to Truist. I mean, I would just advise anybody who's thinking about, doing any type of illegal activity at a Truist bank, I mean, scamming, robbing, I probably wouldn't go there. Now we know they don't got no damn drawers. Yeah. Where the fuck does the money come from?
You gotta steal through cyber now, like
you don't keep a lot of money in banks anymore.
Yeah.
You have to order. You know that works.
You gotta
order for a big large amount of money. You gotta put orders in. You know what I'm saying? They don't keep that type of money.
It's a teller there, but it's not. It's done through that screen now. So.
Oh yeah, that's a high tech bank.
It's a high tech bank, so it comes up just like Navy Federal. It just pops up out of the.
You're not gonna get more than like 600.
Damn bank robbers. Bank robbers. Now is the time to retire this profession. It's no longer.
Get that shit up.
There's no more licks and hitting banks. You know what I mean? Like clearly.
He's addicted to robbing banks.
I think he just didn't know no better. He didn't know that that's the new system of banking.
He probably. He just got jail. I mean, you might want to case them up, right? Don't you case?
Like somebody who don't know nothing about Cash App. They be like, "Oh, what's Cash App? What's Zelle? What's Venmo?"
But that's people are robbing banks digitally now. Like you said, it's not even scamming is the new robbing a bank.
Right.
You know what I mean? I've known people who go in banks and come out with $14,000. Now I know people who go in banks with $14,000 checks. You know what I mean? And come out
the only way you're gonna get cash like that out of a bank is, like I said, you
gotta order if you order it.
Yeah, you gotta order it to get real money. Now, $5-10 grand.
But these criminals, what they think is real money is different than what you might think or we think real money is. Yeah. You know what I mean? But that's crazy. I think he missed his cellies. I think that, you know what I mean?
I think he was embarrassed when he couldn't get the money. He was like, I'm not finna go on a run for this.
Right. When they show this picture, I know my mama gonna turn me back in. You know what I mean?
He thought he could go to the parole officer and be like, "Man, I'm just gonna tell you some ignorant shit I did. My bad. I ain't mean to do it.
I ain't really mean to. I was just tripping, man. I was tripping."
It was like the dude we watched the other day on The Real So he had a fucked up car.
Oh,
and
God.
he took the cop to the car. It was like, hey, yo, don't pull me over because I ain't got no back windshield.
No. He had
I
a
saw that,
busted
but I didn't
tail
watch
light.
it.
He had
Yeah.
a busted tail light, and he walked over to the cop and said, "Listen, I got a busted tail light. I just want to let you know because I know the type of shit y'all be on." Then he brings the cop over there, and he had a busted windshield. His windows were spray painted. It was just crazy.
I saw the meme. I didn't read it because the caption sounded so stupid. A man pulls himself over, and I was like, "What?"
Much.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm never turning.
No cosign on that dude.
Yeah, no cosign, and like no cosign on robbing the same bank twice after you just get out. How, like, for real?
It wasn't the truest when he went in though.
It was something else, right? It wasn't. Yeah, it
He
wasn't.
said he robbed it in 2013.
I know what it was.
What?
I was watching that Martin Lawrence movie.
Or the Blue Street thing.
Blue
Went back.
Street. That's what they was watching.
And then he was thinking, I
he
can go.
thought he
I
thought
can
that
slide
shit.
back.
I
And
can slide back.
Let me make a real serious point before we move on to the next story. Is that this man was 41 years old? We gotta stop saying that y'all young dudes be on that
Stupid
bullshit.
shit. No, them young dudes is the ones with the $14,000 checks. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah,
with the fake checks, yeah, that's the young dudes. So I've heard about. So I've heard. I just want to make sure we're clear. Yeah, no cosign on robbing the same bank twice and getting caught twice. Jesus.
No, he didn't get caught the second time.
Well,
he
he turned
told on
himself.
himself.
Yeah. That's crazy. Like, you would think. I mean, the Georgia public school system definitely failed him.
Do y'all think the woman would have told on him?
She might have let it go.
She probably let it
Because it
slide.
didn't go that far.
Yeah.
All he did was slide a note.
Yeah.
He didn't brandish a gun. You know what? You're right. That's probably the dumbest
shit,
criminal ever.
Yeah.
Right. She might be at the bar. Girl, guess what happened today? You know what I mean?
Right.
Instead, it's like, girl, did you hear what happened today?
You know what?
It would be funny if they
That's some
called
real
the bank
shit.
and was
Yeah.
like, "Did you know
Yeah.
you
That's
almost
some
got
real
robbed?"
She probably came to work the next day, had to fill out a police report. Like, damn, man.
Damn.
You big dumbass.
They gotta come down
She might have
here.
lost her damn job.
They gotta go through all my shit. Now, and they gotta treat me in
Probably,
Vivica
she
and
probably
set it
did
off.
lost her job because she let that shit slide.
Yeah.
Damn, that's fucked up.
That's fucked
I'm
up.
gonna be honest with.
Snitched.
Okay,
He
all right.
snitched.
Yo, he snitched on himself.
Let me
yo,
get
like-
let me get a vote. Let me get a vote. If
Yeah,
that
he's
was
a
you,
snitch. Now, that's
and
a
you was the
snitch.
teller, no, you was the teller. If that was you, and all they did was slide the note, you said what you said, and they turned around and walked away. Would you turn that man in?
Nah, I wouldn't.
Man, I probably had to consult with somebody like, am
I
I
don't
gonna be
know.
an aid to this if I don't?
Yeah, I have
Because
to
I don't
ask.
know him.
Right. I think he was high.
I think I would have let him slide too, because it wasn't like you didn't threaten me. You know
I don't
what
know,
I'm
though.
saying?
Yeah, like if he walked straight out, like if he walked in, blah blah blah, walked
Nah,
straight in.
hey, no, you got to tell. You got to tell because you got to cover your own ass if you got bills. You got to tell.
Look at this.
That's your
one.
job because you got
If the
Like-
camera can't
because
see the note, I probably wouldn't tell because they can't prove
then
that
you
I
right.
read
'Cause
that
you
note.
just don't
You know what I'm saying?
Right. You just don't know what that man might have been going through in his life. I think I would have thought
I
like that.
mean,
Then you tried it,
see,
it didn't work.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate. I'm be thinking the motherfucker might have stepped out and like, okay, this motherfucker ain't gonna give me no money. I'm about to get my pistol and I'm gonna go right back to that
Okay, now,
same
it coulda
motherfucker.
went- it coulda went
You know what I'm
like
saying?
that.
Yeah.
You gonna give me some money. I know you got some money back
But Otis
there.
better
You
stop
gotta draw
before you get in
something.
there, boy.
I don't know, man.
Otis better
He
stop.
apologized on the note. So
Yeah, he did.
He did say sorry, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
he had a heart. He had a heart.
Damn.
He didn't want
No.
to kill nobody.
I'd answer
Y'all
for.
ain't got a picture.
No, look.
I didn't want to see him.
So, you know, if you damn it, look, what I would have did, I would have got his phone number and be like, look, I know a young boy, you know what I'm saying? He writing $14,000 checks. I need your information. If you willing to do this, you should be willing to walk in and try and cash this motherfucker. That's what I'd have did.
You ain't got PPP.
You know what I'm saying?
I would have been like, man, try a credit union.
I know for sure they keep something in their register.
Bro, but Wells Fargo next door, they got yours. You know what I'm saying? And I think the manager goes to lunch in a minute. You know what I mean?
We awful.
Yeah, that's horrible. No cosign on robbing the fucking bank and turning yourself in, or trying to rob a bank and turning yourself in after you just got out of jail for robbing the same bank 2 years ago.
Not two.
Yeah. Oh, 2013.
You just spent a bid.
You just did a bid too, a real bid.
Yeah,
Oh no, he thought he left something in.
institutionalized.
I was just bullshitting about the blue streak. No, he thought he left something in that motherfucker.
Nah, see, there was a drawer when he left in 2013. It's a drawer. It was a drawer right there. It's on the other side of you. It's right there.
You know
Oh,
what I
and
mean?
Truist, Tris, whatever the fuck y'all is.
You know?
Hey, last time they gave him dye packs.
Right, you know what I mean? Don't give me no
He said, no
time.
dye
No
packs.
snapbacks, please. He was
Sorry.
I'm still wiping that shit off.
Right here.
Oh,
Sorry. You know what I mean? Shit stuck to my thumb. It's funny. No, but yeah, no cosign on rock. Yeah. What the fuck?
I tell you, I find them all the time.
Yo, that might be a top 10 right there.
That's a top 10. And the man between that and the man that stole the monkeys from the zoo.
That was good.
Yeah,
that was real good.
He was hanging out at the zoo.
Stealing the little monkeys.
On the corner. We know him. He's a regular.
Stole the long beard monkeys.
I don't trust monkeys.
Two of them.
Can't be stealing monkeys violent.
Monkeys will fuck you up.
They strong. They too
right,
strong.
Yeah, and that little ass. I know that little monkey strong. That little orangutan and monkey. I know
You ripping faces off.
Yeah, it be fucking you up. Anyway, yeah.
All right, so that's so funny, but some more Georgia bullshit. Did y'all hear about the girl Brianna Greer? So she was a young lady who was suffering a mental health crisis. So her mom did what? Called the police. So the police came. They arrived on the scene. They end up handcuffing her, kind of like, as her mom described, like a dog, like hands, wrists, and ankles.
Hogtied.
Yes.
I don't know how to hogtie nobody.
Well, this is what is crazy. This is why this is coming under WTF. 'Cause I'm still trying to understand. They pulled off from the house. They put her in the police car. They pull off from the house. The body cam footage shows a minute later they stop the police car and get out because she has fallen out of the car.
Dang.
And she suffered from brain injuries and eventually died.
Hold on. She fell out of the police car?
Yeah.
How did she fall out of the police car?
I don't even understand that.
Can they open the doors?
No, not from the back side seat. No.
I'd have to say from all my times in the back of a police car, I'd never seen a door handle open that motherfucker.
No, you can't open it from the
But
back.
I never thought about getting out either.
And she was...
How are you going to get out of your hands and your feet tied?
It sounds like they didn't close the door. You put the groceries in the car and you don't close it all the way.
It sounds like they didn't close it.
But once it latched, like no matter if it's loose, it's not going anywhere. Like,
somehow she fell out.
She fell out. How far she rolled before she fell out?
They said it was a minute. They drove for a minute. What did they say? A mile or a minute? Hold on. Make sure I say right. They showed less than 1 minute into the ride, the deputies stopped their patrol car and walked back several yards to find Brianna laying on the ground.
They ain't closed the door.
They ain't closed the door. And she probably was trying to get out, honestly.
Yeah.
Just to be real. People watch too many movies, especially got mental issues. I mean, movies you seen them motherfuckers jump out the back of the car and roll and shit. I'm never doing that shit.
Another thing,
no, a tire gonna roll over your
ass.
Like,
I'm sorry. If it was some mental issues, they would have called an ambulance.
Right.
Like, why is she in the back of a police car?
But that's what her mom was saying. You know what I'm saying? It's unfortunate that, you know, I think what the police department needs to do is there needs to be a agency for just that. So, like, if you're like, my person is having I know them and they have mental issues and they're having a mental break, you don't send a regular police. They still need to be equipped like police, but they need to have a different mindset.
Because, and normally in that situation, because I have a family member, like, stuff like that happens. They call the police and the ambulance.
At the same right.
They take them to the hospital in the ambulance.
And that's what the mom thought that was going to happen, but they did some other thing. I would tell you, I have a friend that had a sister that had mental illness, and she got arrested all the time because part of the symptom of being bipolar, she would cuss you out. But they don't know that, and they used to rough her up and take her to jail all the time, but she was having a mental break.
And I don't even think the police officers need training. You need somebody who specializes in that
something else.
field.
So when
or maybe,
that was
right.
crazy. Yeah.
And if you want to give them some extra funds to have, give people who do that type of stuff, psychologists and people in that type of training, give them law enforcement training as well, and pay them more money, and have them. Have your part, one of them people riding with every officer, you know what I'm saying, or going out to those,
a new number.
Or going out to those calls.
Number than 911. Like give them like a 511. This is a mental emergency, so we already know. Bring the ambulance. You know, bring the right people. Bring somebody.
Or bring Officer Psychologist Jones.
Low key, however however the woman called it in, like the dispatch should have been like, you know.
That's what I was about to say.
The right people.
But I think
Atlanta.
Yeah, but I think we see this shit.
We're talking about Atlanta
and
now.
I think we see this shit all the time. And I'm just being real, like. They shouldn't be able to have to deal with mental people because you know why? I can't deal with no mental motherfucker. I'm gonna punch them in a motherfucker if they come at me. I don't care what kind of episode they have because I'm not equipped to understand and handle that. You know what I mean? Like, like you get it, like
reaction.
Yeah, it's like, and it's not that I'm, you know what I mean, insensitive to whatever they're going through, but I can't risk getting stabbed, shot up, or fucked up. You know what I mean?
But that's why it's unfortunate because the natural reaction and just working in mental health, you know what I mean, back in the day. Your natural reaction in those situations, we call it hogtie, but they're securing the limbs because that's where they can hurt a person. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, you know, they did that for a precautionary tale or whatever.
But forgot to close the motherfucking door.
Yeah, forgot to close the door. And it's good. And at the end of the day, that's going to be negligence on their part. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so they should be held at fault. You know what I mean? Like, for whatever the issue was, even if it was an accident, clearly I don't think they threw her out the car. I'm just being...
No, I don't think they did either.
So, but if you didn't,
forgot to close the door.
It's negligence either way how you look at it. You know what I mean? And you know, prayers up to that young lady's family or whatever. And, you know...
So is she hurt?
No,
she did.
She died.
Oh, she died?
Yeah.
She stayed on life support for about 5-6 days.
Because
She
when
left
she
behind
fell
a
out
set
the
of
car,
twins.
her head hit the...
She couldn't really catch herself.
She couldn't do nothing.
You can't do shit. You're going to hit that ground. And I firmly believe...
Oh,
like,
yeah, I feel a little bit different now. I didn't know that she died from that.
Yeah,
I'm sitting there trying to think in my head how those last few seconds of life would be.
I don't want to think in my head. I'm just thinking about the laws of gravity, and like this shit is not like what you see on TV. You don't just dive out and hit and roll.
I mean, if she was having an episode, like her last few minutes of life wasn't even like. She wasn't even there.
It wasn't the real her. You know what I mean? So yeah, prayers up to that young lady's family, and sorry, the police department is charged with negligence, even if they were trying to do the right thing. Again, I think you should have people on your staff, more than one, who's certified in that field, whether they got a degree, and then get them law enforcement training at the same time.
And have somebody who knows how to close the door.
And have somebody know how to close a fucking door.
But then, you know, the who needs the training is, once I learned this the other day dealing with some event shit. In certain situations, on any level, you got to have the captain or whatever come.
Yeah.
That's the person that needs to have the adequate training when the situation is escalated or whatever. They need to come out and say, "Bim, hey, this is what we need to do. Execute the game plan and then move on." But that ain't how that shit moving. You got a deputy who's fresh out of the police academy trying to make a life decision now.
Yeah, and my thing is, where were they about to take her? Because she was in a police car. Were they about to take her to jail?
Yeah, were they taking her to the hospital?
You know, the mom was saying that was her expectation, but we'll see how this plays out. And I think they're going to get some coins and hopefully, you know, some money to help take. She has some twins. Yeah. She has some kids. So, you know, I just wanted to throw that out there under our WTF because when I read it, I was like, what the fuck is going on? Please close the door.
Yeah, all police officers, please close your fucking door.
Don't tell anybody. You get put in the back of a police car, you make sure you ask the motherfuckers if that door is closed. That's another checklist. Check.
Yeah.
All right, before we get into this music, got to get into that. I got to hear from the fellas on this. So I know, I'm not going to say who y'all follow him, but I'm pretty sure you heard of Derrick Jackson. I don't know, life coach, woman motivator, whatever you want to call him. He always makes these videos. A lot of men feel like he kiss up the women because he's always telling women how they shouldn't be treated and X, Y, and Z. I don't know. Y'all not familiar with him?
Yeah, I'm familiar. I mean, I'm not familiar with him, but I'm familiar with the story and what he does.
So, all right. So, anyway, after him telling
what
all
that
these
lame
women,
did.
Man, he ain't did nothing.
And you know he did something lame.
Was it him or were we talking about his wife's conversation?
We're going to get there. So, come to find out, he's been telling all these women all these years, leave that dude for not treating you right. He was cheating on his wife. Mm-hmm. So, it came out, all these receipts, videos coming out, all the inbox. You know how it go. Mm. So, this is what his wife had to say on a recent podcast, and I'm curious to see what you guys think about this. So this is after she found out about the affair. She said, I went into such a deep hole where I was like studying these women. I would go to their profiles. I would study their pages and like what they wear. I knew when they had met up. I watched their videos of them having sex. So I would try to imitate that and recreate that in our own relationship so he could choose me. Now, men, is there anything a woman can do to make a man not cheat? Y'all got real quiet, boy.
Because I'm trying to. I thought that story was gonna go somewhere else, but so
you didn't think that she was gonna say she did all that. Like she was watching the videos and thinking, okay, she's
trying
doing
to be
like
somebody
that.
else.
Let me try to do it like that.
First and foremost, bitch, you psycho.
Crazy as shit.
Crazy as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
But I ain't want to say
what is it? You're crazy as a bed bug. You know what I'm saying? Right. But shit.
I mean, there's ain't nothing a woman can do.
Yeah, I don't want that type of love. I don't want that type of love.
I mean, why doesn't he have his? Why doesn't he? Why? How could she find all of this stuff? Jesus, man, he was real. He was relaxed. I mean, like, but no,
he would probably felt better being caught. Like,
but no, he seemed to be one of them type of dudes who who got that narrative going, and then he out there taping himself, and you know what I mean.
Yeah. He was exact fuck boy. He was trying to tell all women about.
Yeah, he was. You know what I'm saying? So
he's speaking out of guilt.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
It's either that or his popularity brought him a lot of ass. Because, see, he might not have been getting ass like that until, you know what I'm saying, he started being a pick-me dude. Yeah. And then, you know, chicks don't respect marriages. Let's just be honest with you. And if he looked like, you know, he wasn't a bad-looking guy. He's a cheesy-looking guy to me. But, you know, he might have started getting so much women attention that he didn't know how to handle it at that point.
I can believe that. Like I said, I always say that. I always say that, like, people who, like, really be, like, you know, older dudes I be seeing who, like, be really, really chasing, still trying to get it. I be feeling like they ain't had enough pussy in their life. Damn, I'm not supposed to say that word no more, right? I feel like they haven't had enough.
Cootie cat.
I don't want to say that word.
Take it back old school. Cootie cat.
But like,
snatch.
He's a manipulative guy, so he's probably controlling. I think she's batshit crazy for catching that much and seeing that much and staying. I'm gonna say that about any woman. There's nothing any woman can do to stop a dude from cheating. There's nothing. She can cook the best motherfucking meal. She can have the best sex. There's nothing a woman can do to stop a man from cheating. It's always on the man. It's about choices and are you willing to risk the shit? You know what I mean?
That's it.
And there's nothing. I mean, I hate to say it.
I have to take out silence of that being the truth. That's why I wanted to ask the question because I was thinking to myself when I'm like reading it. Yeah, you're right. She's crazy. Like you're watching your husband fuck other women
and then thinking, okay, that's the position he was. I'm gonna try that tonight. Maybe that'll keep Derrick home. No, I mean that man is who he is.
That's deep.
You know what I mean, when they show you who they are, like blatantly, like you know, I think people mess up from time to time.
That's when they start to look at you crazy, like what you doing?
Right, you know what I mean? Yeah, like you know,
man, a nigga cheated on Nia Long.
Right, exactly. You know what I mean? But it's.
How would you have reacted if your lady came to you and was like, okay, I've been watching her page. I'm gonna buy the same outfit she got on. That's what you like. That's what you like, nigga. So I got the outfit that you like.
But that's what that sound like.
I'm gonna call the ambulance.
That sound like one of them Byron type motherfucking girls. That's
yeah, we committing her. We committing her ASAP.
Right.
But like I said,
white jacket.
At that point too, though, if he knows that, he was like, oh, I got her. She ain't going. I can do whatever the hell I want, and she ain't going nowhere. Like
he better lucky he wasn't the second Lorena Bobbitt victim.
But see,
I'm telling you,
I was gonna say that too, man. Like sleeping next to a woman that know you cheated. That's risky.
Watching your
videos.
That's risky. You know,
emulating.
You know what I'm saying?
Like he would like, yo, I swear, yo, Veronica did this shit last night. What is? How did the exact same shit, the exact same way, like
the exact same dress,
right? Yeah,
you know
she. I think
the exact same thing,
right?
Yeah, hell no.
She batshit crazy is what it is. You know what I mean, and then she called out to the Lord for something during the process of the interview. Said something like Jesus, somebody I hate him. Or you know what I mean, like calling out the Lord and saying that you hate him.
She real fool up.
Yeah, she fool up, and she was like, she started crying on the interview, like in parts. I saw clips of it. She
not
started
crying.
Yeah, the whole break it down. Like, I don't give it.
That's dangerous. I would not sleep next to that woman.
Right.
I would not. You know what? I'm gonna just, you know. But I'm gonna break us up.
Yeah, I
since you won't do it,
we should go the other way. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Hey, my mama's sick. I gotta go.
Right.
I gotta come up with something.
I think what disappoints me more, which I know I'm getting old, is the fact that we're sitting here talking about a dude who tells women what they shouldn't do, and he's cheating, and now we're talking about his wife or girlfriend or whoever she is pouring her heart out about her. Honestly, I don't give a fuck about these people.
It's not about
it's a whole scam. It's like a motherfucker with the 14,000.
It's not about. You always say that. It's not being brought up because of who they are. It was more the scenario. I wanted to get y'all take on a woman saying that. I've never had a friend tell me. Now I've known women who have stalked their dude because they wanted to make sure for sure they was cheating. Like they loved them so much. The signs were there, but they wanted
they needed hard proof evidence.
They wanted to walk in on it. You know what I mean?
See, normally a man
that would make me nervous.
Normally a man who's that fucked up like that would try to make the next woman dress up like the old woman to give him that sense of. That's like my old chick. You know what I mean?
That's a controlling motherfucker.
That's crazy too.
You know what I'm saying? I see that shit.
What you said.
I see
that. I don't understand.
It's just like
you sleep next to him every night. Shit,
but it's just like a mug say, "Oh, I used to date this light skinned woman. I've been 20 years, 30 years, and then the next woman, all your people say, oh, she looked just like the other person used to
Okay.
look.
Okay.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
get what you're saying.
So
I
you know
get what you're saying.
that's how men translate that. But for women,
From a woman to say well, woman go. I mean, no,
to go
she
to
bad
the-
shit
Tryna
crazy.
Be that woman.
try to be that woman. Oh no, she crazy, dog.
She bad shit crazy.
no,
she need to be
She might
committed.
kill the woman.
Yeah, like
she needs
facts.
therapy. Yeah, right. I'm her now.
She might take out the competition.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I mean,
nah.
she said she studied. She put herself through a lot of mental anguish.
It is.
She had film study on the position.
That's
Crazy.
weird.
Hey,
That's,
he like it when she.
and then she said,
watching that. She was
so not
watching
only
like a
did she
football
watch, she wasn't watching it getting.
We talking about film.
She wasn't watching it getting enraged. She was watching it taking notes and shit. Okay,
That's what he like.
blonde bob. Okay, all right. Back shots.
He pulls it. He
Leg-
pulls at 3 minutes.
All right, right. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's bad shit crazy. I'm committing her ASAP. I mean, I hate she had to go through it, but I'm committing her because the signs are probably always there anyway.
That's
like,
funny.
what y'all women do that? Y'all, the signs will be right there. Y'all just act like y'all don't see it and shit. I mean, like that's a
We
whole.
should have
other
known she was
conversation.
batshit crazy when she showed up in his first apology video with the bonnet on and
Yeah.
them damn glasses. But
Right.
anyway, we're gonna leave it on.
Yeah,
Let's go talk about some industry shit. Meet the geek.
Yeah.
So,
You're on our sides of the industry. What's your favorite? Being an artist, producer?
I love being an artist. I love creating. I love being creative.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I would love being an engineer more, but I don't get opportunities to be creative as I want to be. You know what I'm saying? So I love being an artist.
Do you ever, because we always kind of we critique some music and we're like, the engineer could have went in a little bit more here, went in a little more. When you do it, is it like, okay, now you just booked a session? Or do you like take some liberties or do they let you?
It depends on what type of session. If it's just like a 1 hour session, they just trying to get as much as they want done. Like I just gotta be, what's the word I'm looking for? I gotta be efficient. So
Okay.
it gotta sound good. It's gotta be done quick.
right.
So, but if it's like a 4 or 5 hour block and we working on 1 or 2 songs and we like the
Brainstorming
chemistry
together.
is flowing,
Chemistry.
yeah, then we dig deep.
Do people often ask you for your input, or does everybody do more people? They know more than you type shit when they come in. We know what you know they don't.
I have a lot of people that ask me for my input, but there's the people that like already have their process, and I'm just like, I'm the tool in the process.
Right,
I got you. I got you.
yeah.
There's definitely two sides of it because we
Yeah.
talk about it all the time. Because sometimes we hear a song and we're like, oh, people to put a little of this or maybe drop this out or something. Just
And
give
then-
it something.
Yeah,
Look,
I try to do that. I try to do it everywhere I hear it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And most of the time they agree with it.
Okay.
So I get it.
Yeah, well, yeah. I believe. I mean, you got to trust your engineer. Like I said, that's definitely big. So, but yeah, no, but Nick's been doing amazing things, man. Like, you know what I'm saying, like, so.
Yep.
Like,
we're gonna get into some music.
and the music's dope, man. You know what I'm saying?
I want to ask you a question because you brought up a good point just now with sessions and blocks. Do you find more artists today trying to go after the long term look in it, or do you just find more people just trying to microwave it?
They definitely choose quantity over quality.
Man,
Yeah,
they
definitely
want to
choose.
they want to book a session,
Yeah,
get in,
they
get
say,
as
"I
many
have an
songs,
hour, I'm about
They
to
get
drop
1
as many as
hour and they try to do 3 songs.
and they try to get it all in, right? You know what I'm saying?
That is the process these days. You have a few people that'll spend 8 hours on a couple of songs, and then they'll come back and be like, all right, we need to tweak this. And I love working with those people because
Right.
they give me a chance to actually do what I need to do. And then I got other people that do 3 songs in an hour, and then they're ready to drop it. And I'm like, wait, let's.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Just hold on.
I did 3 songs, bro. Okay, I'll come back tomorrow. I'll do 3 more songs. And can we drop it? Like, no, I feel you because I think just being around artists and being around, I think you get a better quality when you put more time into it. You know what I mean, like when you're trying to microwave shit, like, and I get it because you might be limited on time, money. You want to get the product out there, but when you take time to build a whole concept behind things, I think the product usually comes out better.
Here's the crazy thing. So, me being an artist, those are the same people that be like, dang, man, why your stuff sound like that?
Right.
And mine sound like this. I'm like, bro, I record a song, I ride for days to that
Right.
song. Then I go back and then I'm like, you know what I'm saying?
Tweaking
Like,
shit or whatever. Yeah.
I'm not trying to do it all in one sitting.
Right. 'cause
That's what my ultimate end of the question was going to be was the time that I've seen you in the in the process, you know what I mean? How do you gauge your success versus people that you might record that might have that one quote unquote song out of 3, you know what I mean? And just looking at how the way that the industry is moving right now, because that's what you're getting a lot of right now. You're getting a lot of these microwave songs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's,
But here's the thing. What's the big boy name? What's his name? T Grizzly? That's his name? I mean, he just had an interview that went around and he said, listen, one song could absolutely change your life.
Oh, yeah.
3 minutes can absolutely change your whole entire life right now. Like, this is, like you said, it could be microwave, but who cares? Look at Doja Cat.
I'll say this,
come on.
When Chief Keef first came out, I think I heard or saw an interview with 50 Cent, and 50 Cent was telling people why he liked him. He was like, because Chief Keef got rid of the industry standard. Like, the song, was a quick mix song, and they was just shooting a video in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And it blew.
But like I said, I bring Doja Cat because like when I think I played it for Stacks and them, they didn't even know where she came from with that little Cow Goes Moo song. And now this bitch is at the Met Gala.
I mean,
you go back and look at her first project, she was sitting there talking about a cow goes moo. And she went viral and now she's like out of here.
I mean, I guess, go ahead, Nick.
But I also believe like the perception is a lot different from the reality, because in reality, they like it looks overnight and it looked like the song was just, you know what I'm saying? But when that song started, like when a record label works that song, they like, I need the track outs, I need to know who the producer is. Like they really, you know what I'm saying? They're really doing something to it sonically.
It does. Like I guess it can go both ways if you look at it like that. I mean, how many people though that come up with that hit though, that one song that changes your life? Like, I'd rather be relevant. I feel like the people who put the time in, I mean, it might take a little longer, but I feel like the product is better. You know what I mean? I feel like what you get is better. You get a whole, better view of the whole concept. And there's nothing wrong with being a one hit wonder or blowing off of one song. But
we don't. It's still,
but do they keep going? But do
that's
they keep
the thing,
going?
We don't know now. This is still new. You know what I'm saying? We came up on artists that we know had to put in work. The artists that we're thinking about now, the mixtapes, they came up like this. Now, all these little artists that they call Smitty about, they're living off of 1-2 songs right now. So we don't know what 20 years look like for them. Now, we know right now they get 20, 30 bands a show. That's what we know they're doing now. You know what I'm saying?
I will say the benefit in like those type of artists that like are doing 3 songs in an hour, like if they do blow, they have a catalog waiting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Of the same type of stuff.
Right. Just gonna need somebody to mix this shit down. Cause I had an hour and I couldn't pay for the mix and master, so we gotta need it. But no, I guess it goes one way. But like people thought like Glorilla came out of nowhere. As far as they thought it was just a little funny song at first. But then when you research, you find that she been rapping. She been doing music.
Well, understand.
She been pushing.
But understand when I say that out of nowhere, we know no one literally comes out of nowhere. They've probably done something before.
Right.
But I promise you, Glorilla didn't put in the work like a Jeezy did. You know what I'm saying? To get to that level. I promise you.
No, I mean, like I said.
The years
no, that's what I'm saying.
You see what I'm saying? Or like, you see what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm saying.
Time.
It's still, to us, it's still nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like we had to build state by state, city by city. They got the internet that they can build the whole half a country.
And I think, and the benefit to those artists, like I'm around their age, but I still came up with the older people because I've been doing this for so long. Right, so I'm, you know what I'm saying. So I'm trying to pivot now. I'm trying to
pivot. That's our word.
That's our word. That's our word.
You know what I mean?
So,
but that's a good point.
Because we could talk about this all day.
Yeah. The EP is dope.
Let's get something from you, because I know we played a couple of your songs on the show. Now they get to see a face, to the song. You know what I'm saying? So.
All right, well, I'm gonna play this song. I know you're not gonna like it.
Oh Lord!
Oh, this is my shit. This is my shit.
It ain't the B2K one. Okay. It's a nasty one.
Oh God!
Look,
I rock might with like that too, dog.
I like it when I look at him like nephews.
I sit up GSP.
Okay. Oh shit.
Bradley, I miss you. Hey Riggs.
Yo, this dude production be sick though.
Hey, we want to start flowing this shit.
You know what I mean? Like I'm about to rap right now.
Who else fuck you like this? Do you like that? How you coming all night? How you coming right back? Yo, hey, cold as ice is why I keep her dripping. Beat that pussy up, have her walking with a bop like she crippin', she my op, I'ma wet her up. Spin the block again, and she call her twin, ooh, she set me up, yeah. I like when you go down low. Tee me up, I'm going in, hey, you tapping out on round 4. Don't stop, baby, ride slow. She just let the gym thighs burning, and I got her working out mode. Yeah, I'm good for you, babe, gon' get your vitamin D. Tell me who else know your body like me. Hey, you gripping that stick like you trying to ski. And when we done, she ain't trying to leave. She ain't trying to go, I'm all in it deep, she out of control. Lil' mama on demon time, she gon' swallow my soul. All of it whole. Look, baby, all that I know is ain't nobody else got you on hold. Cause who gon' fuck you like this? Do you like that? Hey, coming all night. Hey, coming right back.
Okay. Cause I wanna get a couple in.
He got that heat. Look, quick story. Look, I just put Nick on in the car. I got my lady Robin. I just put Nick on in the car. I just let it play, you know what I'm saying?
Ooh, that
get about the third song and she like, who that? Oh, that's my man Nick right there. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I plug a couple other people on it. Yeah, no, that's definitely dope.
But did you not see the industry quality on the remix?
Listen, man.
You know what I'm saying?
That production was dope.
Nobody.
Yeah, and that's not biased because I'm honest. Like just everything I was put together, even the sound. You know what I mean, too many people sound alike these days. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it just gives you a good. It's like good feeling music, good vibe music.
Man,
you know what I mean?
That shit was solid right there.
Yeah, and y'all don't realize Nick's covering everything. You ain't catching the R&B hip hop vibe. Like so y'all not catching. We're getting those radio spins he's counting right now. Y'all not feeling this shit.
Stacks be like Nick over here just holding music.
Yeah, just holding shit, man.
I'm trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
What
the hell you trying to figure out?
That's right.
I'm trying to figure out where to run with it.
803 200 3000.
All right, let's get another one. I'm
gonna stay on the same project.
The project is hot. It's Noise too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the EP on download on all sites everywhere. I'm on title with it.
This one a little deeper.
Yeah. I know I took advantage of your patience in the past, but nothing is forever, I'm just trying to make this last. I feel the time slipping, I can never get it back, but time well spent, I'ma show you, just wait on it. My nigga always stressing about the chances that we had, and all the other opportunities we let pass, and how we only getting older like I can't do the math. How I feel about that, I don't know, I'ma pray on it. All I know is how I'm feeling in the moment. The story that I'm living right now, bitch, I wrote it, and I ain't letting nothing throw me off my focus. Don't get no fuck about being chosen, cause I chose this. I talk to God, I'm being patient for them answers. Cause my mama still working and my pop still got cancer. How can I rest when it's so much for me to handle? Weighing heavy on my mind, it's getting hard for me to stand up. Yeah, but I do it though. It get easy when I think about what I do it for. I spend all day and night inside the studio. I know you say you fuck with me, you gotta prove it though. Shit, I really move alone, I wish I knew who was there. It's like my friends and enemies playing musical chairs. I'm choosing peace over both with no feelings to spare. One thing that I know is that this life ain't fair. Shit'll chew you up and spit you out. I lost my heart away, I'm moving different now. Nah, I ain't got it all figured out. But will you wait for me while I get it down? Yeah.
Y'all playing around with Neek, man.
I was definitely
y'all playing around with Neek, man.
This man made me close my eyes.
Bro, I was over here.
I had to remind myself we on video.
Bro, I swear to God, I just closed my eyes and I was thinking about
all type of shit.
Bro, it's like that's that chill music. That's that shit I could pump with. You know what I'm saying? Either the homies or the lady, but I could roll up. I see myself. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I just want to ask, and cosign world out there. Is it me or this when you close your eyes, nigga sound like Drake? It's got a Drake vibe to it.
It's got a Drake vibe to it.
He wrote his own shit.
Yeah, right. But I don't rock with Drake.
You can't leave Drake alone.
But no, that's the
vibe. You know what I mean?
That's the vibe. You know what I mean? But I feel like it still has its own place. You know what I mean? And this man is producing, writing, and doing all of his shit. So that's dope. And it sounds radio ready. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on now. I do produce, and I did make that beat, but I didn't make that last beat.
Oh,
you didn't know that?
Okay, well,
I gotta.
you arranged it.
I ain't trying to take no
damn it.
credit from no other producer.
Right. Well, but
they recorded at GOT Studios.
But even with that though, picking the right beats, you know what I'm saying, to go along with, because the EP rides, it rides smoothly together. It doesn't go from here.
I did post production though, like I put keys on it and stuff.
Okay.
Like that. I'll still like have a hand in the production afterwards.
Right.
So how can they follow you and get this project?
So they can follow me at Neek the Geek, and then they can search Neek the Geek on anything and find this project.
And just for the record, it's Nique.
Right.
It's so funny. It's so funny because my hairdresser spelled her name, my old hairdresser spelled it the same way. And a lot of times I be texting her and she be like, it's the wrong person. Like I text you the week. I was like, we're running a few minutes late. And she's like, nah, I don't think you meant to text me.
You ain't got no appointment today, girl. But the project is Noise 2. Like I said, I'm streaming it on Tidal right now. That's where I go to when I need to hear it. I mean, I'm pretty sure I know Neek, so it's everywhere, right, Neek?
Everywhere.
It's everywhere. So yeah, definitely. Like if you want something to ride to, vibe to, you know what I'm saying? With 6, 7 songs, how is it? 6. Six. Yeah. Nice EP. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, definitely nice. I'm with it. Like I said, I want to be the road manager at this point. You need somebody to go get the bag when we get on tour? Call me up. You know what I mean?
Man, I need a whole team.
Yeah, I
move along.
Yeah, I don't mind bullying niggas for the bag. You know what I mean? So yeah, if you need a road manager, go get the money. You know what I'm saying? Before we go on stage, I got you, bro. You know, for the Lolo too. You know what I mean? The Lolo. Yeah, he's about the longevity.
He want that F&F personal assistant.
Hey, man, look, you know what I'm saying? But no, man, and we appreciate you as a whole, man. Like I said, since we started recording at your studios, from the old studio to this studio, and I mean the quality of the work and everything we've been able to give to our, you know what I'm saying, consumers has been dope. You know what I mean? Like
100%.
Like for real.
Change the game for
It's the
us.
smoothest operation. Y'all don't know we come in this motherfucker. We might be damn 5-10 minutes late. Nick snap a finger, boom, and we done here and then he snatched the card and we moving. So we appreciate you as well. You know what I mean? You know, it's added bonus with this here too, bro. You super talented. So, and I know something's coming out of this. I already know.
Very impressive.
Yeah.
And let me just say, as a woman, what I also 100% appreciate about this young man is his bathroom is always clean.
Bathroom is always fucking clean.
Blame my mama on that one.
Listen,
Right.
don't
My
blame
mama
her.
raised me.
I thank her.
Yeah.
Because
My mama,
you
thank
know
my
what,
mama.
like, it's a lot of male-ran businesses that I've had to go to, and you got to cringe to think of the fact that you have to use the bathroom, and it's always clean. I always appreciate that.
Yeah, let's not forget Nick's probably the first person in the city with a concert house as well. You know what I mean?
Dope.
Like,
Definitely.
yeah, you know, you're the first person where you can do a lot of things. Get at Nick the Geek, Nique.
To be real, let me stamp this real quick.
Right.
Okay.
I was probably the first person doing podcasts.
I think
Not
you might have
recording.
been.
No,
Like,
you might.
like, facilitating other people's
Yeah,
podcasts.
yeah.
Because I was doing this right. Like I was doing this like right on the end of like when we were quarantined.
Right, yeah, no, and I remember, and I saw.
Probably so. Anybody else thought about
I've seen the podcast. I saw it, and I was like,
Yeah.
damn, where they doing that at in Columbia? You know what I'm saying? I say before the old studio. Like, damn, where they doing that in Columbia? So when we got there, I was like, oh, okay.
It was even before that though.
Yeah,
I had a studio before. Well, it was like an office building, and I would like turn my booth into a podcast room on Sundays.
See,
So I was,
Man, suck your shit, Nick.
yeah, pop your shit, Neek, man.
Pop that
Stand on
shit.
your shit.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Look here,
So
man.
that's right.
Yeah,
Hey,
get that Neek, man.
One of the best young fly brothers that I've met since I've been back in South Carolina 11 years ago, and I done met a lot of y'all motherfuckers. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's like words, you know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
Handle his shit.
Yeah, so
Salute.
we appreciate we finally got you on the show, nigga. I know we played a few songs, but EP's riding, Noise 2, go stream it.
There you go. That's your hype man right now. But
I'm telling you, man.
We gotta go.
All
Our
right.
affiliates are gonna kill us. We gotta
Okay.
go. We gotta go.
All right, cool.
They ain't got no time to play no commercials. We gotta go.
All right, cool.
All right, it's time to go. Appreciate you, Neek the Geek.
appreciate
Smitty.
y'all having me.
Hey, make sure y'all sing your music, sing your advertisement, sing whatever the fuck you finna send to Cosign Podcast,
At
gmail.com. You know
All
what I
right,
mean?
we out. It's the podcast. Oh,
Yeah, what the fuck are we?
It's the cosign.
Bitch.